Hello, Internet, and welcome to Podcast Equipped, episode number 29.
I thought it was
28. I'm your host, Miguel Zarate, alongside my best friend, John Valencia.
What's up, Internet? Wow!
And our returning guest, Alex Hernandez.
Hi, guys. I'm back.
He's back. He's back. Guess who's back? Anyways, you probably noticed we don't have a camera. John just moved.
I did.
So we lost the camera. So this is going to be a true podcast this episode.
Well, I didn't lose it. I just don't know where I misplaced it.
Well, we'll find it next week. But for now, it's a true podcast. 28.
Yeah.
I had it right. Episode number 28. Actually,
you said 29.
Did I say 29?
You said 29.
Okay. Anyways, and I fucked up my intro anyways. I have the thing where I always say the 28th edition of Podcast Equipped.
You're just not on your A game. Without the camera.
The camera's fucking, it's everything's thrown off. Anyways, what have you guys been playing this week?
I jumped on Counter Spy. I'm still playing Persona. God, I messed up, and now I got to do a new game plus.
A new game plus.
Yes, because I forgot that I was supposed to do something to get a book to read.
I'm still playing Rocket League.
Everyone
Who
playing
else
Rocket League.
Who is not playing Rocket League?
Something wrong with you, man.
If you aren't playing Rocket League, then fuck you.
I have Xbox.
Turn off this podcast.
Get a PC.
Go get a PC.
Go get it on PC.
Go get a PS4, whatever you need to do, and get it. I'm just
Trade
joking. Do not shut off this podcast.
Trade in your Xbox. We'll wait.
We'll
Do you have your PS4 now? Now play it.
Now play Rocket League. Add us on Rocket League. We'll
on
play
PlayStation.
On PlayStation.
Yeah, on
it's
PlayStation.
crossplay. It's crossplay. You can crossplay with PC people, so that's all right.
It's amazing.
But yeah, Alex, what have you been playing?
I've honestly only been playing one.
That's all you need.
I got drained out of Destiny, and I don't want to touch it until Taken King comes out, so I won't be doing much of that for a while.
You'll just be playing Rocket League.
Yeah, and
no Phantom Pain?
So here's what I'm doing. I got a copy of it, but I wanted the collector's edition, so I haven't
turn it
opened
back in.
So I'm gonna go, because one of my coworkers bought 3 different copies just to make sure he got it. So I'm just gonna buy one off of him and go return the regular copy.
What the? Why did he buy 3? Didn't he know? Wasn't he guaranteed one when he bought it?
No. Well, remember, so there, that whole little thing that happens when you go to a retailer and they start canceling your pre-orders, and they'll refund you the money. So he wanted to guarantee that he got one. So he went to 3 separate retailers for it.
Damn. Am I gonna?
That is commitment.
I'm gonna have to do that with the Uncharted one.
And he's selling that for how much?
He's selling me for retail.
Regular price?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good friend. I actually canceled my pre-order because I've been spending too much money. I'm gonna buy it probably in a week or 2, and I can wait. I've been dying to play that game, but I know it's gonna be good. I'll play it when I play it. I've been playing Rocket League, and John, I fucked up. I've been playing a mobile game.
Ooh.
I know. I've been talking so much shit on this podcast about playing mobile games, and I started playing a mobile game. To be fair, though, this mobile game is a rehash of an old PS1 game, an old mini game inside of a game.
It was on PS1 and it was on PS2.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII had a card game where you played it inside the game, and so I've been playing that over and over. But I have not spent any money on it. Fuck you, Square Enix. I'll buy the game for $10 and that's it. I don't want to buy any of your crystals.
No, I think Square Enix should just do triads on its own game.
But I want it on the Vita, at least something. Anyways, if you didn't know, Internet, this is Podcast Equipped. Every week, John and I, and maybe a guest, come equipped with news and topics from the video game industry. You can find us every Thursday on youtube.com/equippedgaming and soundcloud.com/equippedgaming. And that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. We come with news every week. John, let's bring them the news.
All right. So first up is that there is going to be an Earthbound soundtrack headed for vinyl.
Did you ever play any of the Earthbound games, guys?
I have not.
Not really.
What?
I played Mother.
What the
Does
hell?
that count?
That's the same game.
I'm just kidding.
Why have you guys not played Earthbound? You love Nintendo.
I do, but as a kid, I never got the chance to play that.
I was a Sega kid and I still played Earthbound.
Never got the chance.
I never heard of Earthbound until Smash Bros.
There's this thing called emulation.
No,
it's illegal.
You
so
said you
shouldn't do it.
You condoned us.
And since we don't have a camera, I am not winking or anything, saying that we do not condone emulation.
Nintendo's getting rid of all.
Either way,
emulators.
you guys have 3DSs.
Get it
Go
all
buy
done.
it on the damn. What do they call it?
eShop
Why is it called the eShop, by the way?
because it's electronic.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
guess.
Actually, I
I
just
feel
came
like
up with
that-
that on
I
the
feel
spot.
like I feel like that's a name for something when the internet first came out, like an eShop,
Explorer.
an electronic shop.
It's an Explorer
You know
shop.
what I mean? Like Explore. Yeah, I get that. I don't know. Anyways, Mirror's Edge comic tie into the game.
I'm actually excited for this. It's gonna prep you for the game.
I don't really read that many comics, and I didn't really play Mirror's Edge.
You need to play that game.
I don't care.
All right.
I had to help Alex get some of those trophies because he was just like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck did you just do?"
Him and his speed runs, like John was ridiculous at it. Like I just played the game, beat the game, done. But him, he's just like trophy.
Like that's all you would see on my Facebook. It was like, "Oh, John got the speed run for this. Oh, John got the speed run for this."
I don't. I'm like, cool. It's a comic coming out for it.
That's kind of cool. I know you're a fan of comics, so I don't.
Yeah, but mostly Marvel comics. So, but I mean, half the cinematic trailers for Mirror's Edge, the first one were like,
Are they comic like?
yeah. So I'm like, it's probably gonna look good on paper, but I don't know what it'll be like or if it'll make. I'm just gonna assume it's gonna tie in the first and second one because I don't know.
No, you know that
This is a reboot. This is a reboot.
Really?
It's a reboot.
Never mind.
Like you
I
know, it's a
haven't been
complete
keeping
reboot.
up with shit with that game, so
I've
Yeah,
been
well,
on
they
that.
announced it like we talked about last week. They announced it and then went cold for like 7 months, and we heard nothing about the game and completely forgot about it until I saw it again this year at E3. And they're like, "Oh, we have a release date." Or a release
I never
window.
forgot about it.
well, wasn't it just like, oh look, she's on the building,
Yeah.
holding on. That was it. Done.
Although I know the details now, it's like an open. Did you know it's an open world game now? It's an open world game now.
You can run wherever you want in that dystopian.
I feel like everything's going open world.
Well, yeah, that's the big thing. Like a couple years ago, it was first-person shooters.
I like that first person running, the free running. That was awesome.
Like what? Like what are you talking about?
You never played it? Mirror's Edge.
Oh wait, okay, no, yeah,
How it's
seen
just
it, I've
first
played it,
person.
yeah,
yes. I think it's awesome.
So would you guys still want to play this if it was on VR though?
If it was
fuck
what?
no, that'd be nauseating if it was on VR.
Oh god.
Just running, just
Just like
camera moving the whole time.
Like, oh my god, left. No,
I feel
right.
like these might be one of the big new things though, because like Dying Light was similar to this, a free runner, kind of open world. That's kind of cool. I mean, whatever, it's something new.
This one shocks everyone though.
Which one?
The next news.
Australian store puts Kojima. Oh yeah, because they like put a Hideo Kojima game because you know how like Konami
like they removed his name.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I think more retailers should have done this.
So it's just one Australian, or just like Australian
No, like
stores?
it's a chain of stores. Yeah,
So they put Kojima's name on like.
on the big a big billboard, not a billboard, but like a big display in
That's
the
pretty cool.
store. Like, hey, this is a Hideo Kojima game.
You should come play it.
I mean, they disrespected him so much. I don't know.
I don't know. I think that he's getting the respect that he deserves for that.
Well, now look at the reviews. They're like, "Yep, this fucking game's awesome. It's amazing."
I just think it's
Konami,
fucked
what are you
up.
gonna do with it afterwards? Like, where are they gonna go without Hideo Kojima? Because they already said they're gonna continue the Metal Gear series without him.
It's gonna just crash.
Yeah,
It's gonna crash.
there's
and
no
burn.
way they can do it without him.
No, especially since that like giant fan base, the Metal Gear fan base is just like he's made those games
Yeah.
for so long, and all of a sudden he's gone. He's not making them. They're just like, I don't want to support this anymore.
Plus,
like
I bet you they're gonna do something stupid like annualize it, like fucking Assassin's Creed or something.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, those games.
Yeah, but Konami's not the one to be annualizing anything like that.
Well,
though.
I know, but no, they do. They have that PES soccer something.
That's Konami.
That's Konami. That PES. That's them.
Really?
So they do that every year. I don't see why they're in. Plus,
That's a sports game though.
as we talked about earlier, they're trying to get out of making video games, but they want it. They know there's video games they could still make money off of. So if they annualize a Metal Gear franchise,
I think
they would make money off that.
I think
At
my
least the
franchise is
first
there.
year.
That was awesome.
What's that?
The
They can't see. It's a Pokeball. It's a
Summon.
Loot Crate.
Oh, fuck Loot Crate. We
I
ain't
canceled-
sponsored by them. We ain't sponsored by them.
We're sponsored by
Mario.
we're sponsored by Yoshi Scrambled Eggs.
There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
So the next is pertaining to more Metal Gear Solid 5 news. The collector's editions were missing its DLC codes.
That's fucked
That
up.
sucks.
I'd be pissed.
Well, here's what I heard that they're emailing them the codes.
Okay,
So
see,
the
that's an
people
easy
that
fix.
the people that did get the collector's edition, they're just getting the codes emailed to them.
Well, see, then no harm, no foul.
Yeah. So
So you're just missing a paper. It's not a big deal. Get
That's a
over it.
huge deal. That's why I buy
The-
collector's editions.
it doesn't have any of the day one edition. It doesn't have any of like the collector's edition bonus.
Now, if it was missing the arm that was supposed to come with it,
That would
I'd
be
be
a
like,
big
what
deal.
the fuck? Where's my statue?
Yeah.
Where's my statue?
I was promised a statue. Where the fuck is it?
Jesus. We're flying through the news today.
We are.
Flying. We gotta find something that we could be passionate about. Like a Shovel Knight amiibo, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it. I just want the Shovel Knight thing to hang in my room.
I'm giving John a look because he knows how I feel about amiibos. They're useless. They look cool, I give you that. But they are fucking useless when it comes to actual functionality.
Yeah, but this isn't this isn't a freaking AAA amiibo. It's an indie amiibo. It's like
No,
one of the
it
first
is-
ones.
It's awesome. That is true. I'll give it that. But it's like,
And it actually has capabilities more capabilities than the actual amiibos.
can you actually but is this going to actually work with Shovel Knight is my question.
Yeah, you get extra missions, extra story mode, 2-player co-op enables.
Wait, why is that locked in the first place?
I don't know.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
No, it's not Nintendo. It's the Yacht Club Games.
So, but Nintendo's the ones that make the amiibo.
Wait, so then, wait.
No. Yacht Club's making this amiibo.
Yeah, they are, yeah. A small indie team. I don't know how they're going to do it. They don't have the mass production to do it. I mean,
Well, look how successful Shovel Knight's going. It's getting physical copies, so I don't see why
it is
not.
getting physical copies. Not for the Vita, which pisses me off. But
Sucks.
so, that was my question, though. Wait, so they're going to get co-op on the Nintendo platform. I fucking bought this on my Vita and my PS4. Where is my co-op?
You don't get
Yacht Club Games?
It's going to be DLC.
Bastards.
Paid for.
You guys pay for the amiibos. It's only fair if you guys pay for the DLC.
Yeah,
That's
I guess.
hurtful.
It's hurtful, though. It is. Anyways, this goes into something I was saying last week, though. I was saying I want Shovel Knight in Smash Bros. Is this a sign that we are going to get Shovel Knight in Smash Bros?
I think so, personally.
Right? Because didn't they have that voting or whatever it
Yeah.
was?
And Shovel Knight was like
one of them, right?
Yeah, he was an option, or you could just like write him in, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of people wrote him in. But then not only that is because I've seen like images of the Shovel Knight amiibo.
Mhm.
I've seen 2 different bases for it. There's like a purple one, and then there's one that's shaded Super Smash Bros.
Really?
Yeah, so I was just like, wait.
You like looked
I
at
was
that.
kind of confused because I was just like, because people were just showing one after that. After they showed 2 bases, the purple one was the only one that was coming up at PAX.
So no more like of the. They
Yeah.
might have accidentally revealed
Yeah.
the Smash Bros.
So it's a possible.
I mean, he's perfect. He's like a cartoony character, just like pretty much the rest of the roster. He's has like clear moves you can do. He has a down A or
And down B.
Down B. I mean,
No,
sorry.
it can't be.
You can already see his moveset
Yep.
if you played Shovel Knight. It's perfect. Perfect.
Team Evil
See, the only
is-
thing is that you know how he has his down B, which is like the
Yeah, the
stupid
shovel.
the whole ducktail thing.
Yeah.
So do you think like if you're just jumping in front, you can still jump from enemy to enemy?
You bounce
player
it.
to
That'd
player.
be pretty badass. I don't think I've ever seen a move like that in Smash Bros. If I recall.
Because it would fit so
Right,
well.
So he's like,
Like you know how in DuckTales, like you can just keep jumping on enemies. Like you could do that in Shovel Knight as well.
so you'll be just going down, then you'll bounce from one enemy to another. If they had that functionality in Smash, that'd be pretty cool.
I feel like that's something that Mario used to do. That Mario does, but they never added that to Smash Bros. It would have been kind of smart, like jumping on people's
Oh
heads.
yeah. I see. Why did they do that for him?
See,
I think it was a good point.
they're gonna what to call. Nintendo's gonna listen to this podcast and be like, "We're taking this idea."
No, I think that'd be too OP.
Well, I feel like what they're just gonna do is, you know how like Toon Links and there's a couple other characters that just when they do that they'll just drop
Yeah,
instantly. That's probably what all it's gonna be. they do add him.
Well,
as
see,
a
that's
character.
the thing though, because in Link or in any Legend of Zelda game, Link just does fall to the ground. In Shovel Knight, he does have the functionality
To
of jumping.
bounce.
That's why it's like it would make sense. But I doubt they do it. Like I said, I think it'd be too overpowered if you can keep it bouncing.
Not unless they what's it called? Code it where it's just like the first one and then just.
But I'm sure somebody will find a way. Some professional player out there will find a way to juggle somebody with it. And then he'll be banned from tournaments, and then they'll.
No, because it's not gonna like. I'm not saying like repeatedly just jump on the same character.
No, I know what you're
like
saying.
alter.
Yeah, I know.
But like if you try to go back to the character, it's not gonna work.
Maybe.
The same character.
Maybe. But there's.
It would make sense if it's not the same character, if it's like alternating between two. Because if it's just one character and it's just like you're playing in a tournament with that is not gonna.
That is not gonna fly at all.
Nope.
Anyways, some news story that pertains to me. Neither one of you guys have played this game, so
No, I was actually going to try to play it.
Huh?
I was gonna play it today, but then Counter Spy.
Play it.
What?
But no, like I said, you got to play this in the dark with headphones on. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture soundtrack has been removed from classical charts in the UK. Why?
It's pretty sad.
I
The
don't
composer
know.
was actually sad about that.
I mean, yeah, no. If anybody who's playing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, it's like a Gone Home kind of game. You walk around, you go discover story. The music is what put it all together for me in my head. Because when the sad part came up, you would just hear perfect music to go with it. And I didn't realize how much I really liked that soundtrack until I beat the game in one sitting, like I said. And then I went back and listened to the soundtrack after that. And it's a really good soundtrack, and I don't get why a video game soundtrack can't be charting. Like, how does that make any sense? This goes way beyond it not being people not considering video games a piece of art. It goes to disrespecting video games as an industry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It gets me fired up.
I mean, it took so long for video games to even be declared art.
Yeah,
I
don't even know if it has been declared art by everybody.
I don't think it has.
It's protected now by laws calling it art, but that's because you know how professional video game players are now considered athletes by the U.S. government. That doesn't mean the population is going to accept that. You know what I mean? If you go ask Joe Schmo on the streets, he's going to be like, "Nah, he's not an athlete. A real athlete's out there throwing a ball,
breaking limbs."
Yeah,
I broke my thumb.
I broke my thumb or my hand playing
Mario Party.
Yeah. That's what we need. We need a professional Mario Party.
Broke a couple controllers. Yeah. I mean, I broke a football once. Yeah.
I threw my controller at it. Spiked it at it. Still playing.
See that touchdown I got in Madden 2015?
Yeah.
Busted a controller.
Overhyped.
No, but yeah, I think it's stupid that they think they could do this.
Do you think okay, so the question is that I'm gonna ask is that do you think just because it's in a video game that it's going to get criticized more than it should be if it was by itself?
I think so. I think that's completely it. I mean, what other reason? If you listen to the soundtrack by itself and say remove it, like you didn't even know it's from a video game, you wouldn't be able to say, hey, this is from a video game, this is from a movie. It'd just be like, what if a composer just wanted to compose some music and put it out there? But, of course, video games are still obviously not being accepted as art. And this soundtrack getting removed from the charts is a huge sign of that. Anyways, for people who have not moved on to the PS4/Xbox One generation, you might be disappointed by this news. Mortal Kombat X is no longer coming to the PS3 and Xbox 360.
It's a sad day for my brothers.
What I don't understand here is this is a simple fighting game.
Yeah, but
it's not like there is some huge cinematic, like let's say Uncharted 4 or Halo 5, where you need the new tech to be able to have a big open world for this game. This is a
2-dimensional.
11. You're just in a regular stage, a set stage. This probably, if I had a camera, I'd show you how big. But a very set stage that's very limited in size. Why couldn't they get that to run on a PS3 and or Xbox 360 with just downgraded visuals?
That was the main reason why they didn't want to do it, because the visuals, they cannot get it perfectly rendered.
No way.
Yeah,
but that's what I mean, though.
They couldn't downgrade it to to their standards of good.
No, they can downgrade the visuals.
They just didn't want to.
They just didn't want to. They were like, in my opinion, they just put too much money into it at that point. The game had released what? How long did it go?
It's been out since April.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah, and it was supposed to come out like summer.
Yeah, so it's been out 5 months. It's like, if we release this now, is anybody even really going to buy it? No, they've already moved on to new games.
I'm honestly bored of it.
Is Metal Gear Solid 5 is not on what's it called, right? Last gen consoles.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I can't even think of any games that other than like sports games that are still coming out for
PS3 or the last consoles.
Xbox 360.
You know, they're still making games for Wii U.
Destiny?
Call of
Duty is, because I looked at what consoles it was coming to, and I was surprised that I'm like, really? Still coming out for those? I guess they got to make that money somehow. When do you think developers are going to stop making Xbox 360
and
PS3
games?
I give it like probably another year.
I want to say like a year or two, and then they're just going to be like, all right, you know, Xbox. Everyone should have at least moved on to PS4 or Xbox One. If they didn't, just get a PC. Just like use a good PC, and then you're fine. Just keep updating it.
Yeah, I agree, but it's like I feel like the PS4 is selling so fast right now, like at extraordinary rates, that I don't even think it'll be a year. I think we're starting to see games disappear already.
Maybe PS3, but not for the 360. Well, and because backwards compatibility for the Xbox One, maybe it's gonna start dropping. But then it's only select.
It has to. It has to, because then people are just gonna go buy games. So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But on Mortal Kombat news, Ed Boon teased today that there's going to be another wave of DLC of 4 new characters. All he teased was just an image on Twitter that says it has 4 silhouettes and who's next. That's it.
Do you think it's going to be existing Mortal Kombat characters? Or
it has to be. No. Yeah, it has to be.
It doesn't have to be. Or do you think we'll get more like Freddy Krueger's in there?
And like Predator and Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Myers. So let's go.
All right, we had a cut in the break, guys. Sorry about that. Lost the audio a little bit. Anyways, Alex, you were just saying.
Okay, so John had just said how Michael Myers would be full DLC character. So that's a possibility.
Yeah.
But I was saying how there's like Rain and Baraka that you actually fight against in Mortal Kombat in the story mode.
But they're not in there.
They're not actual playable characters.
Okay,
you just fight against them. However, back when the game came out, people like hacked into the code. And you could play as them with the moves and everything, but they're just not playable characters. So I have a feeling like Rain is going to be one of them, Baraka is going to be one of them, and I don't know who else the other two.
So this is the case of fucking people putting shit on their disc and making you pay for them later.
Exactly.
Even though they're clearly done and ready to go.
Can we get Borracho?
Borracho?
Yeah. There's a lot of people I think that are missing. Like a lot of people from the third one, which is my personal favorite, Mortal Kombat.
I want Noob Saibot.
Yeah, obviously. What's the guy's name? I can't remember his name.
Which
Indian-looking fella.
Nightwolf?
Nightwolf.
Yes! Can we get Nightwolf in this game?
He was... Okay, there's a bunch of characters that were in the story, too, that... Because they're called Revenants, so they died, and Quan Chi was like, oh, bring them back, spoiler alert.
After the fact,
yeah,
spoiler alert.
5 months, just saying. But he's like, oh, bring them back to life, and I'm gonna use them for my like undead army. And like Liu Kang, Kung Lao, like they were part of that. A bunch of people were part of that. There's a bunch of characters that are dead that don't show up, but like Nightwolf was one of them.
But they're like in there. But they. So you say you fight Baraka, you don't fight Nightwolf.
You don't fight Nightwolf. You do fight Baraka, and you do fight Rain. Though.
See that they're for sure. I have no doubt that they are going to be in the game. No doubt. But who are the other characters? Maybe, like John said, maybe we'll get another horror icon.
Another special character.
Does it have to be a horror icon?
Yeah. They've been horror icons for a while.
It has been, but get somebody else. We can get Pikachu in there. Have this mentor member.
Thundershock.
Somebody to fucking blow him to pieces.
Thunder.
Just joking, though. But on the real, I don't know who else they'd get other than horror icons.
It's like you put maybe Nathan Drake on there.
Oh yeah,
my God.
Put like iconic.
PlayStation characters. They already put what's it called on there.
This isn't Soul Calibur.
Didn't they put God of War in there?
Kratos. They put Kratos in there for God of War in 9, but
Sweet Tooth. Put Sweet Tooth in there.
That would be really good. I would.
Yes.
So down for that.
But that's one of those exclusive deals. So then, who would they get for Xbox One?
No, they'll get what's it called? The Hunter from Left 4 Dead. I can see that working.
Like get full gore. Like Marcus, maybe Master Chief.
No, Master Chief.
Master Chief.
He was already in Dead or Alive when like 360 came out. But there's like that's kind of hard. Exclusive characters,
right?
Like
exactly. That's why I get a third party character. Get somebody from Capcom. Get Dante.
Throw Mega Man in there.
Get Dante in there.
Mega Man in there.
Might as well. Capcom's already killed him. See what I did there?
Oh.
Uncharted 4, John.
I did that.
Fucking has a release date. Alex, I know you have nothing to say about Uncharted because you haven't played any of the games. They're so fucking good. Get the Nathan Drake collection.
Comes out next month.
Get the Nathan Drake collection. Damn it.
So March 18th, 2016.
Don't worry, I'll play all of them, and then I'll get the book.
I'm buying the collector's edition. I'm spending the $120.
Why?
110?
That's
120.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's
honestly.
super expensive.
No.
Collector's edition used to be 150.
They used to run a good like 150, 200 if that. If it's
why? You just want the statue?
I want the statue, and I said I even said in this podcast if they're a collector's edition for this game, I'm gonna buy it.
I'm looking forward to this game, but why spend 120 on it?
It's Uncharted. Why not?
I love Uncharted. You're right, but
I'm already buying.
I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's a high like collector's edition.
But
all you pretty much get is a statue, and
DLC stuff, and still cover book.
The still cover book. I think
the statue alone should be worth it.
It's Nathan Drake.
I think I like the still cover book more than I like the statue.
See, I'm a sucker for steel cases when it comes to collector's edition. That's why I'm getting the Metal Gear one.
Jesus.
See, just get the special edition for $80.
Still too much.
It's only $20 more. $20 more.
Do it. I'll probably do it.
I'm paying double for the game.
I know. That's why I'm like, you're fucking nuts.
I even said if I'm going to spend $150 if there's a collector's edition for this, and there is.
Well, then I'm looking forward to this.
I'll join John. I'll pay 150 or 160.
You don't even like this game,
dude. Just wait till I play it, and then I'll talk to you about it.
He's gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
You're the guy who thought The Last of Us was meh.
That is the reason I bought a PlayStation.
You
and
did,
then
but you played it.
I didn't even beat the game. I still haven't beaten the game.
Exactly my point.
I need to get to that.
You're crazy. You're fucking nuts.
I had 3 days to beat it before E3, or else I would have been stuck playing Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Until I beat it.
We had a bet like 2 years ago. I'm like, he had not beat The Last of Us. He had not even played The Last of Us. I'm like, John, you need to play this game, or else I don't even remember why we made the bet. There's like other reasons. We were doing some shit back then. I don't remember. Anyways, we didn't even announce release date.
I did. I said March 18th, 2016.
March 18th. This is so long away, though. That's like...
I'm going to go pre-order my collector's edition.
Yeah, it's a long way. I'm tired of waiting.
I'm going to go put 60 down and then go pay 60 when it comes out.
I beat all 3 games this year. I'm going to beat all 3 games again this year when they come out for
PlayStation 4.
Yep.
You get an Uncharted 4 beta code with it.
I have them for PlayStation 3, so I'll get to that.
Yeah, why haven't you played them yet? If you have them for PS3.
I just haven't really been playing much.
Alex is one of those people who likes to buy games
and then just put them on my shelf and then just like
they look
all
pretty.
Those games.
Like, oh, you have Uncharted?
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I need to get to beating the Resistance franchise this year.
Oh yeah, I thought you finished it.
Beat the first one, then started the third one.
Skipped the second one.
Well, because I don't know why. For some reason, me and Aaron's one of our friends. We had so much fun playing 1 on co-op together. But for some reason, 2 just changed everything. No co-op. They had this thing called the weapon wheel, where you can just have, you can have 7 weapons on you at one time. But for the second one, they went Call of Duty on it. You can only have 2 weapons, 1 regular one.
A primary and a secondary.
Yeah. And they just changed everything and tried to make it more,
appealing to
casuals. Like Call of Duty, yeah. Because it was with Resistance, you had to still go pick up health packs, but in Resistance 2, they changed it to where you have to go recover health because it has the red screen where you recover slowly. But with the third one, they went back to everything that made the first one great. So yeah, I have to beat that one. I love those games actually. Anyways, PlayStation 4, the 3.0 update is finally announced. Some of the stuff that's going to be in there.
It's in beta today, isn't it?
It starts beta today. YouTube straight to YouTube streaming.
Finally.
Yep. So I don't know if they waited for YouTube Games to do this.
I think so, because YouTube Games got launched last week.
Yeah.
I don't even know what YouTube Gaming is.
It's just YouTube with the gaming side. That's it.
It honestly, when you go to the YouTube gaming website, it looks like Twitch. It's just another version of Twitch to me. But I don't know. As far as streaming, I think I'll just stick to Twitch for a while.
Me too. I really do like Twitch a lot. I don't know what this is going to turn into though. To me, it just makes no sense. They already had live streaming on YouTube. Yeah. This is just the same thing, but more open to game people. Let's see, what else did they add? Online storage capacity increases from 1 gigabyte to 10.
Finally!
What do you even do with this online storage stuff?
You store your saved data.
I know. And
then you download it, then you just take it from a different PS3 if you're playing it on a different console. Like, say if I was playing Dark Souls. I know. Dark Souls. Bloodborne.
I think it's used for the Vita too, like cross-save games like Shovel Knight.
Then that doesn't really make sense. Because that goes to its own server for the cloud.
Does it? Oh, maybe it does. But I don't know. Some people are like freaking out because I'm a part of like some communities on Facebook. I go through them and they're like, "Oh, this is awesome!" I don't really see the use in this. It's awesome that I can store my save up there, but I guess if I start deleting games, which I'm gonna have to soon, because I only have a 500 gig, and it's filling up real fucking quick.
Mine filled up really fast.
So it's not like I can store whole games with this. It's just I can store the save data. Yay!
It's save data though.
Save data.
Say if you want to get rid of a game, then go back to it.
I need to get rid of Bloodborne.
Do you ever beat it?
Nope. Did I ever beat it?
He gave up on the first town.
What? I at least got past that town, and I got wrecked by the stupid giant motherfucker with an axe.
That's like everybody.
Yeah.
I beat that guy.
Oh wait.
I was instantly told, don't fuck with that guy. Because I saw him early on, and I was just like, okay. And I turned around, and somehow he's just falling. I was like, what the fuck? I never did shit to you.
Like the one that was just behind that first gate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I got way further than that.
Then you're fine.
No, I thought
I'm like, no what? That game is fun.
I'm talking about the first stage up until the first boss.
Oh.
No, I got to the first boss. Well,
no. You messed up, or I don't know what the hell you did. But you remember that hidden lady that's there that she gives you that item?
Yeah.
Well, somehow it attacks me. It attacked Miguel first. Not even no dialogue.
I don't know if I got a fucking bad thing of it or something.
It's like my Dark Souls run.
I just walked up to her and she starts fucking attacking me. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like my Dark Souls run. I fucked it up instantly just because I attacked the guy at the first town, and I kept dying, respawning, and he just kept killing me. He's just he'd get up and just start swinging. I'm just like, well, this fucking sucks, Dick.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how we got into this topic, but fuck that game. I need to delete it off my PS4.
No, you need to give it the love it deserves and help me through
It's a good game, but it's not what I want to do. I don't want to
Miguel doesn't want to memorize, okay, this is going to attack me, this is going to attack me. I need to go here. There's 5 enemies here. Go here. I got to farm souls.
I did do that for a while. I did do that for the whole first section of that game. Just okay, I know where everything's going. I could always get past them. Then I got to the boss. I'm like,
I got scared because I died.
It's like once you lose your souls, just...
No, this one's a little bit harder though because you know how in Demon Souls, Dark Souls, there's a fog before you even go into the boss level. This one I walked in and it was just boss cutscene. I was like,
no.
Oh
I did
shit!
The same thing with the grandfather, whatever his name was, the Reverend. I want to say he was a priest.
No, the fallen. No, he was a hunter still.
No, I don't know. He was digging a grave or
something.
Yeah,
he was still a hunter.
Yeah, I don't
know. The fallen, the old father hunter or something.
Who cares?
Yeah, I walked into that. I was like, oh
yeah,
shit.
I did the same thing, and then I got my ass kicked, lost all my souls, not knowing that I was going to get my ass kicked like that. That's bullshit.
I ran, and then I died, and I was like, no, I'm going to go back.
That game's ridiculous.
It's stupidly
I retrieved my souls, and then I was like, you know what? Went to the main menu, went back out, spawned outside the thing. I was like, okay,
I did not want to play Dying Simulator. Anyways, you could share videos to Twitter, 10 seconds ones. Who the fuck's gonna use that?
Me. Look at me die!
Of your gameplay?
10 seconds.
Of your gameplay.
10
That's
seconds.
nice. Who wants to see? I mean, you could do
I
10-second Rocket League.
Exactly, goals. Goals
That's
in Rocket
exactly
League.
what I'm thinking.
That's the only thing I could think of. Only thing.
That's about it.
And maybe a fighting game, like an ending to a fight.
Like a 10-second round. But
No, like, well, I guess it could be a 10-second round. That'd be pretty badass too, but I don't know. There's not been that many fighting games on the new consoles other than Mortal Kombat X and
Street Fighter Beta, they put Skullgirls, second encore on there. They put Ultra Street Fighter 5.
they put up Blast Blue Continuum Shift.
They also put Guilty Gear X.
Oh yeah,
Guilty Gear.
that was pretty cool. I demoed that. The graphics were fucking beautiful on that thing.
But there hasn't really been much as far as fighting games.
Marvel vs. Capcom 5.
Next gen.
You can request to watch gameplay. Like, say if I see you're playing Rocket League, and I'm be like, I want to watch this motherfucker play Rocket League.
That's actually pretty cool.
I think it's a cool feature. That's pretty much it. Like, those are the big ones, I think. Yeah, those are the huge ones. I think they're still missing a lot of stuff, though. They need to catch up to Xbox. Xbox has a lot of good features on their shit. It may not be the best place to play, but has a lot of good features on their shit. John, here's a story we were weirdly
intrigued by.
I was weird to hear this. Aqua Blue Vita is coming to the United States.
The Vita lives, guys. We heard it here first.
But this is a weird announcement. So they announced this Blue Vita, but they have no games, no first-party games lined up for it at all this fall. Last year we had maybe 1 or 2 games in the fall.
Freedom Wars?
We had Freedom Wars, which me and you love, by the way. Go buy Freedom Wars. Alex, buy Freedom Wars.
Come play with us.
I'll replay
you guys
that
told
game.
me about that a while
It's
ago.
like a Monster Hunter game, but with guns.
It's with mechs.
It's awesome. It's fun. You get a whip. You get to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, so there's no first-party games at all for the Vita. None that I can think of right now. There's a lot of third-party Japanese-developed games.
Yeah.
Like Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah, and there was another one that came out it's a visual novel that came out too.
Oh yeah, that one is really good too. I heard.
Something Gate Scenario?
Steins Gate.
Yeah, Steins Gate. I actually wanted to buy that one.
I did too. $40, but it's a little tough for a visual novel right now. Because I've got to buy so many console games for coming up soon.
I still need to get Until Dawn.
That's it. Until Dawn, fucking Fallout, Metal Gear. That's buy all.
I don't know if you guys are excited for Star Wars.
It's just if it had a single player campaign, I think I'd be more excited about
Remember,
it.
Miguel's bad at gaming.
I am very bad at video gaming.
Like, what was it?
So, like, this is probably one of my favorite franchises just because I, like, grew up playing Star Wars on, like, the original Xbox. Because all I do is sit there and just, like, stormtroopers all day, just blast
them.
Yeah. Eventually, the character, like, leveled up enough that it was a 3-run person and just dropped even Jedis.
But this is a Battlefield game. Do we think it's going to work at launch?
No, probably not. It's EA, so, I mean, it's just, like...
I thought it was called Battlefront.
I'm more excited about the Star Wars game that Visceral Games is working on. I don't know if you heard about this game at all. It's the creator of Uncharted, Amy Hennig, is working on a story that's going to be canon to the Star Wars universe. So it's going to be approved by whoever runs the Star Wars universe now. It's not George Lucas anymore.
That actually sounds really good.
So that's going to be awesome. I'm excited about that because Amy Hennig did Uncharted and Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. Fucking amazing games. Fucking amazing. But yeah, anyway, back to the Vita. I don't know.
I don't know though.
Why even do this, Sony? Like, I love the Vita. Me and John love the Vita. It's not dead yet. It still has a lot of great indies and a lot of great Japanese games. But I think it's dead to like if you haven't bought a Vita already, I don't think you're gonna convince anybody to buy it anymore.
Alex, what'd you buy Vita?
Words of mouth.
Alex, what'd you buy the Vita?
So I bought a Vita when I used to work at GameStop. I bought it because it was
showed promise at the beginning.
It did, because at the time I think
Call of Duty,
it was Assassin's Creed 3 that was coming out.
Liberation.
And so I have the white one.
That's awesome. I like it. I wanted to buy that one from you.
I bought it. I think I got like that PlayStation All-Stars fighting game and then Assassin's Creed Liberation, and that was it. And I was just like, man, I don't want to pay like $100 for 32 gig memory card. That was a lot of money for me at the time, and I just was like, nah. Like, I bought it, played it a couple times, and that was it. Left it. I have it, just don't really use it.
I play my indies on it still.
I play anything on it. Like, I was playing that DJ Max Portable 3.
You know, I play my PS1. I go back and play PS1 games on it right now. I'm replaying Chrono Trigger right now on it.
Gosh, that's what I forgot to buy.
It was $5.
I forgot to buy it.
You get a lot of good like classics on there that I have, like I missed. Like I gotta go back and replay Symphony of the Night because I played that when I was a kid, but I played it very briefly.
Symphony of the Night.
But now it's like Castlevania.
Oh, duh.
So it's like now it's like a huge game that you hear everybody talk about. Like you gotta play the Castlevania games that created Metroidvania, blah blah blah. It's like I missed all those, so I can play that on there. All the indies, all the Japanese games that I like Digimon. Oh my god, I'm super. Not even Cyber Sleuth, but the new Digimon game. It's gonna be rival with Pokemon. Fuck Pokemon. Digimon for life.
Pokemon's
better.
Pokken. Oh, Pokken. So I'm gonna go off topic right here, but Japan already has arcade cabinets for this game.
Oh yeah, the Pokken tournament.
Yeah, I was just like, what? I want.
It's gonna be on the Wii U.
Yeah,
over here. I think that's their only way to bring it to America because it's like there is no arcades here in America. Where would they put it?
GameWorks.
That's one.
That's the only place I can think of.
In the whole fucking... We live in a pretty big city in Tucson, so it's not like we live in a small town somewhere and we have no arcades here other than like Peter Piper's, but that's not really an arcade. It's more of like ticket games.
We can go to U of A Student Center. Or Student Life Center.
Very few. They have
like five cabinets.
Yeah.
Plus DDR.
Yeah. It's not even DDR. It's Stepmania.
No, there's DDR, and then there's Stepmania.
I like Stepmania. It has a symbol lean on it.
Mm-hmm. So wide variety, and then plus you can add stuff on there too.
Yep. Anyways,
what else was there?
There is 2 more things on the list.
But we wait.
We wait for Alex because this one is pertaining to him, and he loves this series. We'll just go with it. Lion Gates is developing a Borderlands movie. Yeah.
I think they could do it. It's Lionsgate.
I just want to know how they're going to do it. If they're going to make it a comedy or an action, or is it going to be in the vein of like Mad Max,
Deadpool.
Like desolate wasteland.
But we haven't seen what Deadpool's like though.
But it's probably going to be like fourth wall breaking because I'm going to assume you guys played Borderlands.
I did.
Too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So like Handsome Jack was pretty much fourth wall breaking. He was just like talking to you, being like, "Hey,
talking shit the whole time." Yeah.
God.
I love the tutorial for that game. You know, what's the name?
Claptrap.
Just like talking shit about you the whole time. Come over here, player. Oh.
No, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
No, I think that's awesome. But
is
it going to be good? Like,
I don't know. Like, I think with video games though, it's just like you have a wide variety of options. Other than with the movie, you have the linear stuff. Yeah. Like you have to go linear on this. Like you can't be. I mean, you could be creative, like fourth wall jokes.
Let's just transition here because you're already breaking into the topic of the week, John.
No,
without letting me do the transition in, but we're doing it right now. Anyways, we want to talk about what do we think video games can learn from other media, and what do we think other media can learn from video games? Like specifically, obviously, the 2 big media for us right now are movies and video games. I mean, you have books and comics and stuff like that, but that's more of these are moving parts that are different. So I want to talk about that. So you were already saying how movies are linear, and video games are, as we talked about earlier, are going more open world to break that linear streak. Because a lot of casual video game fans are like a game like the older 1886, which tried to be visually stunning and
have gameplay,
but it was very linear. Like you had to go down a lot of gamers don't like that these days, which I disagree with. I love that kind of Last of Us experience where you get a great story told to you, very cinematic, develop characters, rather than say a game like Elder Scrolls where you go do your own story at your own pace. You are the character. You don't really have a set piece.
Like a RPG, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think about that? You were already saying stuff.
I was saying stuff. What about that? Or about linear stuff?
Yeah, like how you're saying movies were linear.
Yeah, movies more linear though. Like, do you ever see like I know they tried to like in the past like choose your own movie. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pause the scene here. Do you want this scene to be played, or do you want this scene to be played?
Think about it. Think about a game like Until Dawn is taking that old mentality of choose your own. Like, say from the old Goosebump books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, like Until Dawn though. I think that's like it's still doing like choose your own path, but it's like it's still paying homage to like the teen horror slash films.
Also, it's also paying homage to like adventure games where you got to click on something because there's points, like there's QTEs in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's QTEs in there where you can either like shoot something, you can either miss, you can shoot it, or you can do nothing at all, and that no matter what you choose affects the story.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Alex? What do you think we can learn? Video games can learn from movies, or movies can learn. You work at a theater, so you see a lot of stuff.
Like honestly, at this point, they're similar. Like movie blockbusters, it's pretty much you have to have big name artists, directors, like a big studio in order for like the movie to do well, or that's what you think. Like for example, we watched Uncle. We thought that movie was awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna assume it's a low budget movie. The only actor I could honestly name was Superman,
yeah.
And everyone else I didn't know who they were. But no one it got bad reviews.
It didn't get bad reviews. Did I get bad reviews?
It got Uncle got kind of bad reviews. It didn't do well.
I could have swore it got good reviews.
It's not doing well where I work.
I know it's not selling well, but I didn't know it didn't do.
So and then
that movie was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good movie. And so it's like video games at this point. You have to have a big video game industry developer, like big names in there, and that'll
Treyarch.
Treyarch, Activision, Bungie,
THQ,
THQ, yeah, Ubisoft, those are AAA games.
Yeah, the ones you see at E3.
Yeah, and
their own presence.
I feel like it's more at this point. Games are pretty much just not games, both of them. Whichever one advertises the most is which one's going to sell the most. Because I see Strayer Compton stuff on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, and you're
and that movie's still selling at my theater. So
I don't know. It's I wish companies were more I'm trying to think of movie companies that they develop movies, but they have a 3-year cycle. I wish video games followed that more closely than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather, we were talking earlier about Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty, just pumping them out every year. It's give us a break. We get breaks from movies because movies can't be developed that fast. Video games can be, but I feel like you lose something. There's something to be gained in a long cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get more ideas. You get more time to develop your ideas rather than with Call of Duty being developed every year. It's
you have more people excited.
Yeah.
Avengers, Civil War, Captain America came out
super hyped.
2-3 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But the new one's coming out, and everyone's just oh my god, are you guys, this is going to be crazy. The Avengers just came out this year, and then the third Avengers doesn't come out for another 2-3 years, maybe? 2017, 18? But it's 2 parts, and I remember when Assassin's Creed first came out, the first one didn't do so well, but then they pumped the second one out, and it wasn't the exact year after. It was maybe 2 years after. And then after that, then that's when they started that yearly cycle of just pumping them out.
Marvel movies are being pumped out now.
Yeah, at this point. And it's going to start with DC soon.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking tower fall of shit.
I'm actually excited that DC is actually pumping out movies this time.
I don't know, though. I'm a little hesitant because I think we are fucking tired of Call of Duty. I think we all 3 agree, just sitting here. Tired of it. And eventually that's what we're going to happen with superhero movies. I'm going to be tired of seeing that shit. You know what I mean? Get fatigued from it. Seeing it every year. I don't know. I think I am.
I read the comics. I'm pretty much at this point, really it's pretty much just it's not following exactly what's going on. So I'll keep up with it. But at some point I'm pretty much going to get tired of this. Alright, here's another Captain America.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Different. This is the 3rd time they're going with another actor. But
I love
That's
Spider-Man.
it's gonna keep happening with like Iron Man, because I'm pretty sure RDJ is gonna retire that soon.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to retire after Iron Man 3.
But he's just gonna finish up.
The money's
Avengers.
too good.
Yeah.
The money's too good.
Wait, he's like he got paid the most.
Yeah,
With
he got
those
paid
Avengers.
easily the most.
Yeah.
I don't know. Video games. I don't think there's not much. I think.
Well, okay, so look at because I remember Alex was saying like movies like part 1 and part 2. What if games actually did that? Like they had a full length like a full length game, and then it's like, okay, part 1. We're gonna come with part 2 next year.
Well, they kind of do that. Like,
well, not they'll leave it all in cliffhanger, but like I'm talking about like the game split in half.
That'd piss me off.
So say this, like how Telltale's doing their episodes. See, like I like that idea. Like I like that they started something different and they've been doing it for like a while, and those games are good.
Yep.
Like Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us.
Yep.
Those are good games. But like, see, I feel like they should get that off. Like games should start doing that. Maybe not. Like they should complete a full game. Just pay like the $50-$60 for it, and like every month release the second part for it for like a good year. Like that way you can continue to play it. But then I'm pretty sure at some point you're gonna get bored. It's like a TV series.
What's good about doing that in this day and age is the middle developers have fallen out. You know, THQ's gone. Fucking who else? There used to be like a bunch of just like go back to the early 2000s, late 90s. You'll see like PlayStation games will be released like every day, every week. You see a bunch of PlayStation games from not big budget developers, but they got more well off than the indie developers of today. So like they're gone. I feel like if you split them up into 2 parts, you'll have more stuff to play over the year. Because there's big droughts we go through. Summer, like there's nothing to play because nothing's released in summer. Everything releases in such a short span of time in fall because everybody's trying to get that winter rush.
The fall is like usually it's just fall and spring. That's when we see the games most.
And that's when our wallets just instantly die.
Exactly. Well, spring it happens because we get our tax money back, so they know we have money to spend on shit.
And then the holidays for just
obvious reason. Yeah, people buying gifts for each other. People are willing to spend more money. And then summertime, it's just like nothing. Like few games here or there.
It's time for the movies.
It's like, what was the last big AAA game released? Like big, I mean, not like Until Dawn.
Released,
like, but that's
Batman.
not.
No. The Metal Gear, Batman, and then Metal Gear is the newest one right now.
It's on the
like
fringe
fall.
of fall.
It's like quarter 3? Because quarter 2 is when it dies instantly with video games.
But you know what I think the movie industry can learn from video games? The video game industry. Day and date release for digital. Like, fucking put that shit. If I want to buy that shit at my house for $20 instead of going to a theater, no offense to movie theaters, I think it's fucking. I'm tired of having to go to a movie theater and drive out of my way. Like, you can release that digital right away.
Didn't they do that with the Interview?
Yeah, make more money. You know what I mean?
But they were forced to do that with the Interview, though. Because
theaters weren't going to show it. They were too afraid to be threatened, you little bastards. Freedom needed to win, and we lost. But no, I think I'm tired of going to a movie theater. If I just want to sit at home, like I can do with the video game now, I don't even have to go to GameStop. Cut them out. If we cut GameStop out, games would be cheaper. They wouldn't have to distribute them. We'd be able to pay like $40 for a video game instead of $60 because of all that shipping cost that would need to cut out. All GameStop would need to be cut out. Only problem is no used games and stuff like that. We're heading there, and I hope the movie industry does the same.
Like hard disk.
Huh?
I've always liked hard disk.
Well, I'm saying, like, I feel like it'd be better if they went into deal with Amazon or something.
And
like if you wanted to buy a physical, get it from Amazon, they'll ship it to you directly, and that Amazon will be responsible for that. Instead of saying you have to give a full crate of games to GameStop and ship it out to them and fly it out to them from Japan, or you know what I mean? Be easier.
You wouldn't have to deal with much of the bullshit that happens in auditoriums too, like someone pulling out their phones, because that's kind of a big deal. Like,
it's a huge deal, and also for parents, dude, who can't control their kids, and they want to just have a night in, they could put their kids to bed, go on whatever streaming service. I buy this movie for $20. I say charge more for it because
you're getting it at home.
You can share it with other people. You can like buy it for like 5 people sitting in one room.
Yeah, but I think like the problem with that though is that piracy. It'd be 10 times
This
easier.
beats piracy. I think the reason people pirate movies is not because they can't afford it, because they want to just watch it at home. A lot of the times, like I'm not gonna pirate a movie ever if I can just get it on my big screen at home and sit here in my living room. The reasons I don't go to movie theater personally, it's like it's a hassle for me to have to make a date, make a plan. I gotta make sure I'm not working. You know what I mean? I have to go out of my way, go to a movie theater, and
pay ridiculous price for popcorn.
yeah, when I could have popcorn at home,
Sneak in
you know,
some
it's
candy.
It's just better. I would love to sit at home,
Eat
and
food
video
you
games
want.
are doing that right. I don't have to go to GameStop anymore. I fucking hate GameStop. Yeah,
I'm gonna go to GameStop just for that Blue Vita.
yeah. Oh, we forgot to mention the Blue Vita is exclusive. I think that's pretty much it. When I thought of this topic, I thought there'd be more, but the more I think about it, is these.
Well, we only focus more on movie to game.
Well, what else do you think there's?
I don't know, like we could do what's it called? Like we said with Everybody Gone to the Rapture.
The music.
The music.
Well, the music is getting completely better. Like, listen to the Last of Us soundtrack. That thing's fucking amazing by itself. Journey.
Journey soundtrack was amazing.
I think we're gonna get more games like that. I don't think we'll. Do you think VR will ever like connect that movie to video game experience? Like completely. Like, you know what I mean? Put you in the movie. Like, I heard of this idea. There's puppies crying. I heard of this idea where you can like be somebody in, not necessarily somebody in the movie, but you'll be like a silent protagonist, like say Link. You'll be a character who just like runs around with the main characters and.
See, I think that's what Nintendo should do. The Legend of Zelda is like a VR setup.
Oh
the VR movie with like Link.
That'd be pretty
In
cool.
like 10 years.
10 years from, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you'll be like, say you'll be a student at Hogwarts who just observes Harry, and who observes Harry and his friends
He'll be
from
the
afar.
Neville.
You know what I mean? Or you'll be a part of their group, but you don't necessarily talk that much or at all.
Mhm.
You're just always there, and you just walk around with them. I think that is where movies can go with VR. VR is obviously being used for games in a lot of ways, so maybe will be a little interaction there.
Again, I'm going back to the horror franchise with this. For the movies, it's going to be amazing.
Yes, I agree.
Dude, that would actually be terrifying because, like, nowadays, horror movies kind of suck. They're
suck.
terrible. Like, imagine just you actually being in that, just freaking out. So I'm pretty sure some people were like, oh god, like, fuck, well, this isn't that bad. But me, I'm not a big fan of scary things.
You'll be fucking.
So I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
When the first time you put a VR headset on.
The false jump scare.
Jesus, you just killed so many ears, John. You just killed ears. Anyways, this has been Podcast Equipped. You can find us every week on every Thursday on youtube.com/equipgaming and soundcloud.com/equipgaming. Follow me on Twitter at Mig_AZ. Follow John on Twitter at Tagless0202. Tagless02, I'm sorry. Follow Alex on Twitter at Nero in Red and on his YouTube channel, Nero Red. Sorry, John, forgot to plug yours. Same thing, Tagless02 on YouTube.
That's just like a mouthful right there.
It's a mouthful. That's why I'm the host. That's why I do it every week.
And you forgot to plug in Equip Gaming.
Equip Gaming on Twitter at Equip Gaming. Anything else I forgot to plug? I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching us every week. Come back next Thursday for more Podcast Equipped.
And actually, Miguel's going to probably get on his damn
I'm going to start
Discuss Play again.
My Discuss Play Mondays. I got this exciting one about Nintendo 64.
We actually live together, so I can freaking heckle his ass now.
And we are going to do sometime next week. We'll probably announce it on Twitter, actually, so follow us, any of us on Twitter.
Actually, I might just do an update video.
Okay.
When we're going to do that.
We're going to try to do a live stream of Until Dawn, where we each take control of a different character. I want to see Alex's reaction to this.
I'll come. I'll do this. It's so bad.
Anyways, thank you for watching, Internet, or listening, actually, in this case.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Deuces.